Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the BTDL Raikou recap. Basically all the production quality that I said I was going to deliver on is actually just a face cam and a thumbnail. So we will kind of be going through that. We're also going to look at the standings and MVP ladders and stuff like that at the end, so make sure to tune in for that. But we're going to just get started with the first match. We got SpookyMars casting versus Icharly, and we're gonna actually go in slow this time because I don't have any like 90 turn games, I don't think. So, oh wait, let's start off full on. So firstly, the win cons of this game. It's not direct. It seems to me that Spooky is gonna continuously go with these kind of minor stall teams. And just grind out his opponents. We do have Irdiasil, which could, provide a little bit of offense to this team. I think Irdiasil actually can be a real problem for this team. But on the side of Icharly, the answer is obvious. We're going to try and get spikes up. We're going to try and attack with really heavy hitters. Breloom looks phenomenal into this team. With the correct moveset, I mean, you can hit every single one of these Pokemon besides Women's Cop for super effective damage. Just a bullet seed, bulldoze. Actually, I guess Irdiasil we can't really hit for super effective damage. But just bullet seed, bulldoze will just tear holes through this team. So those are kind of the two main things I'm seeing. We're gonna see Spooky go for a much grindier game. So let's just get right into it. Actually gonna go at normal speed. I regret that. Turn one. I forgot this happened. So that's just, first off, we're going to be drinking a Jack and Coke. So I hope you guys enjoy the content, but there's nothing to comment there. You guys all understand what happened. Someone forgot Terra was a thing, and unfortunately made a very big misplay off of it. This muck is very nice. I like this muck being able to get these knockoffs going. Especially because this is neutralizing gas. This is not levitate, so those heavy duty boots matter if we can get spikes up, which is what we should be doing right here, presumably. Oh, we're gonna get rocks up. Good shit. We unfortunately do not have any way of actually really dealing with we don't have any spin blockers is what I'm trying to say. Whimsicott's gonna come in. I just don't. This Cotton Guard set is just not good. I'll say it. This is tough because this Electrode is really just like really strong into this team, and it's not good when an Electrode is strong because it is very fast. This Muck should be. Oh my goodness, not a wanter of the win. We're seeing Electrode come out here. Nice little poison touch. I do like shadow sneaking here because you're kind of you're getting your poison touch damage on him instead, and I think that this Electrode Hisui is one of the biggest threats. I believe we've confirmed it's heavy duty boots now, so we will see. But yeah, I like getting our spikes up here. Spikes are good. Spooky has no way to get rid of them. So getting up every layer of spikes we can is always good. There's honestly not much analysis to be done in these games. I mean, there's some minor improvements that can be had, but other than that, I mean, I'm just a little. Yeah, I like the Tinglu here. I like getting the wish off to Tinglu. I will say, so far, I wish Charlie would predict once or twice. It seems like there's basically been no predictions this entire game. I just don't. I don't like whirlwinding. I don't know if you have spikes. Yeah, it could be reasonable to not have spikes. I would love spikes. I think spikes would be very good. I think if you had spikes, this game's actually kind of Jover. But yeah, this Florges is going to be very nice. We're going to get a wish pass off to. Oh no, we're not. We're going to be taunted. I really like this taunt. Ooh, that is a nice play. Nice play predicting the taunt. This Quagsire is going to come in. Quagsire's tough. Getting off Toxic is nice, but you do not want to stay in because of the heal block. Oh, wow. This is how we're playing this. Okay. Whimsicott's going to come in. This Whimsicott is basically a goner. There's nothing Whimsicott can do at this point. I don't mind this play, getting in your recovery. And then I also don't mind getting the neutralizing, the Will-O-Wisp on. I think that's also a good play. Bullet Seed's gonna come in. Yeah, these Bullet Seeds are just, even though they're resisted, they're still gonna do so much damage. And I'm gonna assume this is loaded dice. Like, this is just so much damage. Breadlim's gonna come in and get the close combat. I think this game is just over already. Yeah, I don't see anything living here. I mean, we have a Terra Fairy Quagsire, but we're not gonna use it. I think he just legitimately doesn't remember that Gen 9 has a mechanic where you can change your types. But yeah, with this, Spooky's gonna get another 6-0. And he's gonna have to, you know, if things don't turn around fast, he will not be making playoffs. He'll be, I mean, if things do not change, he'll be the first mathematically eliminated. But we'll have to see. We'll see what happens with Mr. Mars in the future. But we're gonna, I mean, really, this is a well-played game from Charlie. I would like a little bit more predictions. I think this game could have ended like 10 turns earlier with proper predictions. But you also sometimes just don't need to and can play the safe route every time. So let's just get ourselves into the next game. This game, I believe, literally happened today. Yeah, this game just happened. So some of the win conditions here are going to be Azumarill. Azumarill's always kind of a win condition. Just, I mean, there's you can have super effective damage against this whole team if you bring, like, Play Rough, Ice Spinner, and then just a water move. And then that's super effective damage against everyone but Klefki. And Klefki's not that bulky. So, you know, we'll kind of see as it goes into it. But for I have no idea how to spell that name. Iridri, I have no idea. But for this team, I could. It's hard to. The win con in this game makes more sense as the game starts, is what I'll say. But I think a very well-made team was made by Irdiasil. Leads off the Klefki. I always like Klefki lead. Ooh, I didn't even know this happened. I did not watch the early turns of this game. Tornadus is going to come in. Tornadus is going to try and get rid of that sleep. I definitely do not mind that. We're at 2 sleep turns already, so yeah, we can just U-turn this turn again. Oh, we decide not to. That makes sense. Although I don't know if this, I mean, maybe a Life Orb just owns, but Puppy's gonna come in. Nice little Life Orb from Ludicolo. Sunny Day is very, 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 very nice on this Klefki. I really like this in the rain teams. Drizzle's gonna come back in. We're gonna light screen up. We're gonna Sunny Day again into the knockoff. We're gonna get rid of that Light Clay. I do like getting rid of this Light Clay. It kind of shuts down a lot of Klefki stuff. But I also really, really like this Klefki set of just full utility. Cindy Shocks is going to come in. These Weather Balls are nice, actually. Just being able to throw off fire attacks is very, very nice. Tornadus is going to come in. We're going to U-turn, probably. Oh, we're going to knock off. Okay, knock off. The Eject Pack. Ooh, I do like that prep. I wish more people used Eject Pack. Just being able to, like, Leaf Storm and then get, like, a free... It's basically turn Leaf Storm into U-turn is really, really strong, and I think more people should do it. I unfortunately don't really have any Pokemon this season that can do that, but I really, really like that plan. We're going to go back into Klefki. This is very, very nice. We're going to Sunny Day, assume Weather Ball just kills the Klefki here and deals with that. But we're still in a really good position. Sandy Shocks, every time it comes in, is going to be a threat. Stealth Rocks is nice. Power Jet. Oh, wow, that kills? That is insane. We're gonna get rid of the the weather war, but we're just gonna be able to start volt switching and thunderbolting around now. Oh wow, that's not even faster. I believe if you're max speed, you will be. Yeah, if you're max speed, you will be faster. But I guess it must have been like modest or something. That's one of the things I will say in prep. If you have something like a Swift Swimmer, almost every time everyone just instantly goes to modest because I can. But you need to consider the fact that like this Pokemon is so easily just gonna run booster and just have a choice scarf. Typhlosion Hisui is also a choice scarfer a lot of times. So like just make sure you're faster than the relevant choice scarfers as well. Because if we're faster than the relevant choice scarfer and we like Giga Drain, I know Giga Drain kills this Pokemon. And then we got a Ludicolo that's still quite healthy with a lot of turns of raid left and not really any Pokemon that can deal with it. You know, I think if we're timid here, we're actually in an insanely good spot if we're Dargonmayor. But Archradon's going to come in and take so much damage and do nothing back. That's the thing I see here is that if Ludicolo was prepped for the relevant Scarf speed, we'd be in a really good position. Also, there's no way this Aqua Jet and Rain doesn't kill the first time. We had no reason to sack Archradon there. I will say. Amoonguss is going to come in here. Ice Spinner, nice. Goes for the Spore. I do like getting the that out of the way. I think you just U-turn would be my guess. Goes for the Weather Ball instead. Tornasirian comes in. Weather Ball. Okay. You go for U-turn. Hurricane comes in. I will say Hurricane on a team where you're trying to run Sun is a little troll, but it's not too important because often you'll be in the rain in this game. Azumarill does come back in now. Only one turn asleep. I'm going to pause right here. This is, unironically, the only way you can lose this game. By going into Quackable here. You should never go into Quackable here. Quackable should always be full. I know you're playing for differential. Differential matters. But Azumarill can wake up on this turn, I believe. Unless I just don't understand how sleep works. Azumarill is able to wake up on this turn. And if Azumarill does and clicks Play Rough, you lose the game immediately. You're likely faster than Amoonguss. You instantly kill Typhlosion with an Aqua Jet, and we already know you can live any Tornadus hit and hit it with an Ice Spinner. There is no way that if we wake up this turn that you win the game. If there's just a Play Rough coming in, you do lose the game. Which if you're Dargonmayor, you'd have to know that, you know, if you're playing, you have to know that's your only out is them making a silly mistake like going into Quackable. And I believe Play Rough, well, no, we have Ice Spinner. I was going to say Play Rough would do the most damage, but it wouldn't. Yeah, so that's just the one thing there is it didn't end up mattering, but that was a very inefficient way to play the late game that could have costed you it if things didn't go your way. Next up, we got Tito versus Gavx. I kind of remember this game. Let's go. Hold on. We didn't kind of mess this up on one game. So WinCon's here. Slowking Bax is always a win con. Hoopa is a win con. There's not really anything that's that good at tanking it. But on Tito's side, Tito has this weird issue where there's not like any direct win cons. It's just like, it feels like he has answers or checks to every Pokemon. Like he's not winning the game off of anyone. I mean, Keldio's a win con, but actually, Keldio's really good in this team, but Keldeo also has to deal with the fact that Slowking's here. So if Slowking's gone, Keldeo wins the game. But overall, Meowscarada is really, really good into this team, just in general. Knockoff is really good into this team. U-Turn is really good into this team. Grass type is really good into this team. So all this stuff is really, really good. So we'll see kind of how that plays out. Starting off with Meowscarada, I definitely like that. Nice. Goes for the U-Turn. I do like U-Turn. Iron Treads will come in. I don't like Cork Drive speed if you're going to need Iron Treads a lot. Because the way I'm looking at this game, Iron Treads is going to be needed against Qwilfish Hisui constantly. Because you don't want any of your other Pokemon tanking it besides maybe Overquill. But I think like Leftovers on this Mon or Air Balloon or any of those things would be very, very nice. So that's just kind of my take on it. It's a little bit of a prep mistake. Are we gonna go for flip turn? I do like the flip turn. I like keeping momentum. Meowscarada comes in, should be a free knockoff. Hopefully. No. If you have knockoff, go for knockoff here. The only Pokemon that swaps into your grass type coverage, which is expected to come out, is this Qwilfish Hisui, and it'll be neutered if knockoff happens. Also, getting rid of the items on Donphan, like getting rid of Leftovers is nice, which Donphan's never coming in. Getting rid of potential Magnezone item is always good, and same with Bax. Like getting rid of Loaded Dice on Bax could save you the game, if it is that. But it's just a free knockoff. I don't know if this is like Scarfed or Banded, but also that would be, if it's not, it's like the freest knockoff of all time. I do like the balloon here. I think the balloon is very, very nice. Getting up Spikes. Spikes is good. Spikes is also always good. Bodies. Qwilfish Hisui doesn't feel like the. We finally got the EV like now. I like the like that we got that now. Freest rapid spin of all time. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna Volt Switch. What? I don't see a reason not to rapid spin, but I guess we could have predicted the Hoopa. And they're gonna trade rapid spins here. I guess that makes sense. Fable, item knocked off, Life Orb. Ooh, little Life Orb Magic Guard. Just another thing, if you see like a Magic Guard, like if you see a Clefable running a Life Orb, they obviously have Magic Guard, so just keep that in mind in the future. That's something you should just pick up. Let's see, Cannonball come back in. The Earth. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, predicts the swap. I like this. We're gonna have to flip turn again, though, I assume, to try and keep up momentum. No, it's just the problem with having like such a hard counter. I don't know what item we are either. Body Snatcher is gonna come in. Hoopa will join the fray. I think this should just be a free like knockoff into kill. Yeah, this Hoopa wasn't able to accomplish anything really. Just doesn't predict the Terra there, and I think that's. I will say, you do have to kind of clicking Psyshock here is really, really bad because you have to just think like, what are the answers to Hoopa? What will they swap into when you're in a Pokemon like this? It's like a massive nuke. And he has like so many answers to Psyshock. Overquill is pretty free every time here. Meowscarada can be risky if you're like Focus Blast, but also Terra Fairy, like if you break down his options, Terra Fairy can basically never be punished. I think it lives a Shadow Ball. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So, this Psyshock just doesn't really do anything. I'd assume it lives a Shadow Ball. Maybe not, but yeah. You just have to be a little bit more conscious about like what your opponent will do in response to you. Because this Hoopa was like a potential win con and has now accomplished nothing. I would just Earthquake again here. I think this Earthquake is nice. Volt Switch is fine, but I like Earthquaking because the main answer to Earthquake has been Donphan this whole time. Honestly, if you bring in Keldeo, I would just instantly flip turn every time anyway. It feels like he's just going to go into King Charles every single time. He has a lot of answers just now. Baxcalibur's going to come in. Substitute, that doesn't seem like that'll accomplish anything. It doesn't. Icicle Spear will come in. Does this not kill? Wow, this does not kill. That's all 5 times too. That's going to heal him up a decent chunk. I think he needs to hit. No, he can just hit 4 times. Okay. He had to get some high rolls, but he can just hit 4 times. Gargoyle come in. I don't think this will do any damage, and I'm correct. Wow. Yeah, but we're Magic Guard. Going for the Scaldburn here is a little troll. We should already know that they're Magic Guard based on their item. I don't think we win this 1v1 as Slowking. Because we're faster on Clefable, we can always just still heal. Yeah, ooh, the Calm Mind confirms it. Iron Treads will come in for free. Ooh, not for free, apparently. You should be Earthquaking. Earthquake is now, like, super ultra free. Yes, sir. Slowking will come in. That's interesting. I would just go Clefable. Yeah, Clefable's free. You can Moonlight this turn. Make sure your Clefable's healthy. He'll go for Psychic Noise after you Moonlight. Oh, Chili. I do like Chili. Magnezone's gonna come in. Ooh, yeah, no. I hope you didn't Volt Switch. I was gonna say Volt Switch there is pretty free. But I was wrong. Flushkin is good there. Donphan will come in. I think this Donphan dies to 2 Earthquakes now. It does. I don't. Maybe an Ice Shard kills. If you have it, but Ice Shard not being on that Pokemon is not that crazy. Are we Dragon Dance or are we... Oh, Scale Shot. Scale Shot's tricky. Scale Shot's tricky. If Meowscarada is Scarfed, it should be fine. We do just minus attack, actually. This should... Oh, what is this? Substitute. Well, probably sub Dragon Dance, I'd assume. So, in this case, you just have to go Magnezone. Yeah, you do just have to go Magnezone here. I think Magnezone is, like, super free. Oh, this Destiny Bond is good. That is a really good Destiny Bond. I like that prep. It also, yeah. Flower Trick will come in and should just secure the game. Yeah, Flower Trick will do it. That is a really, really well played game by Tito. The only thing I can really criticize from Tito there is when you're in a situation where someone has a hard counter to your Pokemon, like the Keldeo Slowking situation, just always go for the pivot move. You're gonna get more value just going after the pivot move 9 times out of 10. And then from Gavx, just honestly use the you have to play a little bit better around that late game there. I don't think it mattered. I don't think there was any way for you to really win. It just depends. The Hoopo was a little bit of a throwaway that could have been very useful. So we'll see. But yeah, there were just some plays that were a little bit questionable. We just didn't get a lot of valuation out of most of our Pokemon. We just weren't able to do a lot. So we'll kind of see how that goes in the future. I believe the next game, though, we have Corzahh versus Dobesito. Hopefully I'm saying that right because they haven't corrected me. Thundurus. Oh wait, let's start over. Let's start over. Leads and win cons. Dobesito, Thundurus Therian looks really good into this team. Just that special attacking presence seems good into this team overall. I know he has a Gliscor, but still. Skeledirge is really, really good, and I believe it should be able to completely contain a Gouging Fire. Oh, and Palafin is really good into this team. Palafin is nasty. But for this team, Ogerpon Wellspring should be able to help contain Palafin. Gouging Fire can win in circumstances. Inteleon just kind of looks like a possible nuclear bomb into some of these Pokemon. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how this one plays out. I don't really remember much of this game, so we'll just kind of talk as we go. I assume we're predicting a... Ooh! That is good. That is good. Knocking off on that turn is very, very, very nice. Yeah, that is some very, very nice stuff. Still gets the Stealth Dog up anyway, but we are just going to probably Rapid Spin it away. It would be a little nuts to go for Triple Axle on that turn, but you can. Yeah, he's going to show the triple axle. Now that you've shown the triple axle, predict the swap. Okay, good, good, good. We're going to activate our Palafin here. Nice. I like going into Screamtail here because we're faster in case they try some Sword Stance shenanigans on the free turn. Lizard Boy will come in. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but we're going to get up our own rocks. Okay, I assume we're going to be like a Wish. Probably not Protect, but just overall, in general, just utility type of Pokemon. Hopefully we have something. Oh, we're just going to Rapid Spin, it seems. I think you Protect that turn just cause to get the poison damage. It's free poison damage. Defog's going to come out. Okay. Defog makes a lot of sense. We're going to Spike. Ooh. Thunder's Therian's going to come out. Ooh, what a prediction. This is very nice. We're going to have to try and get a Wish on him later in the game. Skeldurge, if it's defensive. Oh, that burn is huge. Also, this Gliscor is gonna have a problem because he can't absorb these burns. These burns are really good to this team. He's gonna have to go into Gouging Fire to absorb these burns, which I do not think wins the 1v1. So you know, we'll just kind of have to see how that plays out as the game goes on. But so far, I'm really liking Dobe's play. I think Dobe is playing this very, very well. This triple axle is kind of... Oh my god. That guy took... Oh, Intimidate plus Burn. I was about to say, that guy took nothing. Picks up the kill. But this Iron Hands was pretty valueless anyway. Thundurus is going to come in. We're going to sack the Thundurus. Thundurus still got a lot of value just on that first turn. Oh my god. Sludge Bomb did so much damage. Ooh, we're leftovers. That is interesting stuff. We're probably more offensive base leftover set then. Snipe Shot's going to come in. I like the sack here. I think it's extended its value. Palafin will come in. Most of these are specs, so Palafin has a nice chance to come in. We're going to close combat. Good stuff. Predicting the obvious plays. I think Dobesito is just really playing to his strengths quite well. I think we're banded here as well, just because that damage is pretty nuts. I would like to... Oh, wait, we're faster. I was going to say, I'd like to save this, but, you know, we're going to anyway. Fat Boy is going to come in. Just nothing can really be done here. I would... Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is free as hell. We're going to go down to to the Earthquake, but it's still a really nice play. We're going to... Do we have Thunder Wave or maybe some utility option? Hitmontop will come in. I don't think it'll survive. Oh, it survives? Wow, this must be a Scarf variant then, I think. Terra Steel going to come in close combat. The triple axle is free because, you know, Inteleon can't really do much about it. This is also free because he's going to do no damage. So yeah, Palafin could just ice our flip turn. That works too. Screamtail will come in. I think Screamtail is just to figure out which move it's going for, and then we can respond appropriately with our Hitmontop. Yeah, Hitmontop's gonna clean up, pick up the kill. It's true. If you crit, you win, which is a little scary against Snipe Shot. But I think Dobesito played this very well. There's some Pokemon that I wish he got a little bit more value out of. I think Thundurus was... Corzahh had a very nice predict on the Thundurus. But overall, I think Dobesito had some very nice reads and played this super duper well. Not a ton of notes to really talk about in this game. I guess one is... If activating Gliscor is super duper important, and you could do that on turn 1. It's just... It's really tricky to... Because Thundurus is a notorious knockoff Pokemon. I think it's actually the most use that he has. So, making sure... If Gliscor is activated, it's able to do so much more this game. It's able to absorb all the burns. It's able to consistently answer Skeldurge. It's just able to do much more throughout the course of this game if it gets activated. And I think that kind of compounded into his loss. Ogerpon Wellspring was also just predicted and was not able to get any value off of. It's tough to make these plays because it's full-on best of one. Every game matters. So I'm not even saying he made the wrong play. I just think he made the obvious play, which ended up causing him to lose Ogerpon. But that's really all I have for this game. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, I have to watch Bops. Oh, Bops, you make my heart hurt. Win conditions for this game. Urshifu has no swap-ins, like, at all. Landos Therian also is really, really hard for this team to swap into. Sandslash is really, really hard for this team to swap into. Overall, what I'm saying, and I'm foreshadowing here, Bob should absolutely win this game based on the teams I've seen. But we will see what happens in game. Landers starts. Dragapult comes in. So, right off the bat, every single time you play up against anyone with this stupid ability, Illusion, you have to make the conscious thought, right off the get-go, is it the Pokemon I'm seeing or is it the Illusion? I don't know. I don't remember too much of this game. I just know who wins and who loses. So, when you're up against someone with Illusion, you constantly have to, especially on turn 1, because turn 1 is like the most common Illusion turn, you have to make sure that you know the potential of that. So if I'm like a Scarf Landorus here or something like that, I'm just clicking U-turn. And in fact, I'm pretty sure we just confirmed that it's a Zoroark. I don't think, we're definitely not Scarf. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage. And now this Zoroark is in theory dead. This is an interesting play. This Ditto is really cool here. I think this Ditto is really cool here because this Ditto stops the constant Wicked Blow spam that would be otherwise be insanely good into this team, especially now that the only resist is gone. But I really do like this Ditto. This Wicked Blow is very, very nice. Urshifu's going to come back in. In theory, it'll click Close Combat, but if you're really, really smart, you go for Wicked Blow. Okay, you don't. But it should be fine. Slooking Galar can kind of always come in here. You should, in almost every situation, Chili. Okay, he does do that. He's going to go Sandslash Alola. That's the correct play, in my opinion. Yeah, he's so bulky that even if you get the turn wrong, it doesn't matter too much. We're going to triple Axle. This should just kill, right? Assuming we hit all 3. Yeah, it does pick up the kill. Iron Bundle will come in. Knockoff. Hold on. Let me... So... I'm gonna assume this doesn't kill. I'm gonna calc it. I'm gonna calc it real quick. Give me 1 second. I need to know. Sandslash Alola. Let's see. And then... Iron Bundle. I'm assuming this is spec set. Are we Life Orb? No. Okay, but we're in the snow. This knockoff does... How much does the knockoff do? 23? Yeah, okay, so, I mean... this is just tough. I think you just don't give this up. I mean, personally, I'm going Kyurem, but I just think you don't give that up. I think it's too strong. Wow. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Slooking Galar is going to come in. Nice. Holy... Oh, okay. It's Zoroark. I thought that did an obscene amount of damage. We kind of threw away Zoroark for no value when it's really, really good to this team. Although you do have to consider that Ditto would almost always come in. Shonen Protag. Regieleki comes and dies. Oh, wait, but it's actually Zoroark. You have to keep that in mind. Ditto's going to come back in. Does Ditto die to a Wicked Blow? I don't think so. I assume he's going to close combat. Yeah. This is a 50-50 here. This is a 50-50 here, but it's actually not. And you have to recognize that. It's not a 50-50 here because, like, if he goes for Wicked Blow, odds are most of the time he'll get no value. So it is still a 50-50, but it feels like a weighted one where I'll almost always click close combat. I personally, I remember watching this game, I was like, go Slowking Galar here, go Slowking Galar here, because I don't think most people click Wicked Blow in this situation. I think it's almost exclusively close combat, and even if it doesn't, I think this Kyurem Sec is just a little troll. I just don't think it does anything ever. Yeah, this close combat doesn't do anything. We're gonna Sludge Bomb, which is nice. Regieleki is still alive. Does this thing kill? No, surely not. Oh, but the Rapid Spin is very, very nice. Doesn't get the poison, unfortunately. Did we chili? Please tell me we chilied. No, we didn't chili. Ooh, that is tough. If we chili, we have like Sucker Punch out plays. We know we're Scarfed. I think we know we're Scarfed. So, you know, we're gonna go for Wicked Blow here, I assume. Yeah, we have to. I think Regieleki just is faster. Yeah. There's so many more avenues if we chili here. We still have Chill Dude. So you just have to chili there. Honestly, Bops to me has had now 2 weeks in a row where he has like had games in super winning positions and has just kind of unfortunately found the way to toss them. So I think Bops, despite being a lower seed, is still a massive threat if he can figure his shit out. But we'll kind of have to see just how that transitions, how that works out. But if he can figure it out, that's really, really nice. If he can't, we're gonna continue to see very, very heartbreaking games from Bops, where we will see like plays like where Senseless Lilo is a Pokemon that's just super threatening throughout this whole game, but it just doesn't get enough value. Kyurem getting no value. Just stuff like that. Plays like that are really heartbreaking. Zora getting no value in this game is really, really, really tough because although Ditto can kind of always swap into it, it's still an interesting Pokemon. Because you could, in theory, make it to where if you were being like really, really smart, you could in theory make it to where the only damaging move against Zora Kisui is U-turn. And so like they're kind of forced to U-turn out of your play. So there's a few things you can do there. But we'll just kind of have to see. Bops is obviously, he's one of my people. I brought him in, but he's still one of the people I'm kind of watching as the weeks go on to see how that kind of transitions. So let's just get into the next game, why don't we? Oh, nice. We're already at 40 minutes. This one, we have 3 more games, so we will kind of try and speed this up a little bit as we go along, because this is going to be a longer video. Gets the sticky web up. Nice. I believe this game also happened today. I might be tripping. I'm pretty sure I'm tripping. Nice. Go for another bug. Ooh, we're not gonna go for the next bug buzz. Why not? I don't see why not. Oh, we get the burn. Nice, but I genuinely can't understand the. I think you just pick up the kill. Is there a reason why? Is there like bad positioning here? I don't think. I mean, you could be Energy Ball, so I don't think Ursaluna comes in. I really don't think that there's a bad outcome of you just taking the kill here. I would Bug Buzz because it always hits anybody. But I really don't think there's a bad outcome of you staying in. You just got to pick up your kill there. Nice Ear Slash. Mischievous comes in. This Pokemon is bait. Never draft this Pokemon. This Pokemon sucks. Mischievous is terrible. We have a defensive Mischievous, it seems. Perish Song. Just run Destiny Bond, fellas. Just, unironically, the only Pokemon I've ever seen make Perish Song work is Altaria. And that is, like, with, like, Fire Spin trapping, like, literally just run, especially on Ghost types, I know you have it somewhere. Just run Destiny Bond. It's gonna get you valued more times than not. A lot of these situations. Yeah, that's just my advice. This Drifloon, I believe it's Terra Fighting. One of the things I'd be very worried about is, for this team, I'd be worried about Encore, Iron Valiant. It's something that's just a common move on that Pokemon. It's just something you always have to worry about. We also have to be a little bit worried about the fact that Trace Latios could be Brave Bird. Oh wait, we know he's not. He's Air Slash. Never mind. Galvantula's gonna come in. We get the Galvantula sack. Oh no, we do not sack. Oh, okay, we do sack Galvantula due to our own sand. The Underminer comes in. He should be able to do a decent bit of work. Never mind. Final boss is gonna come in. Sneasler maybe Scarfed? It seems Sneasler is Scarfed. Sneasler's indeed Scarfed. Which means Excadrill can come up for free. Get off. You probably do need a Rapid Spin. Oh, high horsepower. You gotta predict this. I think when you're this far behind, you do have to predict this. Do we get the burn? We don't get the burn. The burn would have been super, super duper helpful. We do not end up getting it though. Ursalino should come in. This Ursalino is just gonna fry, I believe. Wow, it took nothing, man. Ursalino's a monster. Wowee. That this Pokemon is good, must I say. Sandstorm still should be up for quite some time. I feel like one thing I noticed is Excadrill has Poison Jab. Poison Jab is really good. I think Wood Hammer probably kills. Dude, I'm gonna calc this too. Excadrill Sand Sweeper into Rillaboom. Bandit, I believe it has to be at this point. We're gonna just run in Poison Jab. Poison Jab doesn't kill. Okay. 57 to 68. If we're adamant, hold on. Adamant, like, Expert Belt? Adamant Expert Belt can kill, I believe, right? Let me check. %. I believe it'd be a roll in your favor. Yeah, it's a roll in your favor if you're a Poison Jab here. Yeah. Just something to think about for... Ooh, you still... I mean, you're gonna get Grassy Glided, I assume? Yeah, okay, so this isn't even banded. Yeah, if you're Poison Jab Expert Belt or something like that, you probably win the game. But some of that's probably hindsight, so... Yeah, but I will say, I mean, this team is so Excadrill-centric, you want to make sure that your Excadrill is in a situation to win the game as many times as possible. It feels like this whole team is built around Excadrill trying to win the game. So, that's enough for that team. This game is interesting from what I remember. I think. I don't remember. Oh, by the way, win cons here. Espathra, sort of. Cinderace does really well into this team with a lot of its coverage. What is the Terra type on us? We have Terra Dragon. Oh, I really like Terra Dragon Avalog. It's the same win con Icy is going to have every week. It's going to be screens, sweep. If he doesn't get it, he loses. So we got Peaches. I like Peaches. Like, it changes. Oh, wow. That does so much. Wow, that does a lot of damage. That's a critical hit. God, Peaches is so tanky. This feels like it should just own. Okay, we Rapid Spin. Terra Starstorm after. Okay, we're actually still slower. Do we Rapid Spin again? Yeah. Rapid Spin again. I think this Terra Starstorm is just gonna fry. I was right. Oh my god. Am I gonna Drain Punch or not? Wait. Why do you not just go for it again? Maybe it's not a guaranteed, but I don't know why you go for it the first time and don't go for it the second time. I mean, he was reading a Peaches swap, but I think it's just a little over-aggressive. There's also nothing stopping him from just constantly clicking Malignant Chain, which can be very, very annoying for reasons stated above. Gonna go for the U-turn. I would just click Malignant again. Keep clicking it. Okay, he goes for the Parting Shot instead. That's fine. Grimstar's gonna come in. Grimstar's gonna do nothing. Whoops. Why isn't it working? There's literally no reason to ever swap there. You just Parting Shot. I guess. I mean, I guess you can Chin Pao. Okay, Espathra is setting up in a strange situation where it doesn't win. Yeah, Espathra just can't win the game here. We're in Ice Shard range now. And there's no way Ice Shard isn't being brought here. We're also not stored power? What? Unless we're that to... I don't know. He's also typing really weird. Good game. Oh, I know. You guys can't even see the chat. I just realized that. Yeah, this game should be over. I feel like the win con has been eliminated, and this guy never dies. Malignant Chain. Oh, we've stopped the Malignant Chains. Oh, man, we're going to have to Parting Shot this time, and now lower its attack forever. Oh, this guy never dies. Holy shit, this guy never dies. Oh my goodness. Conch Elder comes in. Avalanche. That did no damage. But still, I don't think this guy can, like, ever die. Dude. Holy, dude. We got the fucking table on board. That did 30? That's a guts boosted Conch Elder to do 30? That's the motherfucking table. Holy shit. We got the motherfucking table in the building. You just keep recovering, by the way. You have enough recovers. Okay, this works too. But I think it's a slight optimization to just always click recover because he'll die to burn soon. I don't think it matters. I think you just have the ability to, like, body press this turn or recover this turn. It doesn't matter. The game's over anyway. Avalug just does clean up here completely. So there's that. But it's just I think it's a slight optimization to just recover. It literally didn't impact the game at all. But yeah. Yeah, this last avalanche. Oh, nope, we're just gonna edge it a little bit more. That's with a -1 defense. Holy shit. These crunches are doing 22 with -1 defense. That is insane. Yeah, this is just a clean... honestly, a bit of a counter-team matchup, I think. We didn't get to see some of the sets. I think the only misplay I really saw is not just clicking Terra Starstorm again on Conch Elder. But, yeah, I mean, I guess the swap is not bad. It just, it feels like a misplay. And then the slight optimization with Avalug. That's it. I think everything else was played quite well. I believe we are in our last game, which we're still not at an hour yet. Perfect. So let's go into this game. Win cons for each team this time. Annihilip's always a bitch. Raikou, this guy is a monster, and I wish I will be drafting this guy in a season one day. I think this guy's a fucking monster and needs to be drafted. I think it's kind of insane how disrespected he gets in draft a lot of the time. But on the other team, oh, we got the Double Moth combo? Dude, Iron Moth, Slitherwing, and C2 on, I mean, realistically, there's so many win cons here. I think the problem is that every mon here is a win con. Yeah, there's not really much to say. I think every mon here can win the game if, like, a really hyper standardized set comes into play. Oh, I really don't like going booster. I don't like going booster ever on this mon. Unless you're like a bulk up variant in our booster speed, I don't ever want to go. I don't even know if you can be booster speed on this mon. I do not want to see booster attack. Howard's gonna come in. Howard's beast. I like Howard. What are we gonna see from Howard? Ooh, rocks. Getting rocks up is nice. Especially because this Tentacruel can't really swap into this guy. But it seems Earthworm is just fine to sit there forever. Okay. He does end up, I don't know what item we are on Earthworm. I might be trolling with that segment. Ooh, bulk up? Genghis Ka. Rapid Spin comes in, getting rid of the hazards. Brave Bird is... Oh my god, that Brave Bird hurts. I really like this set already. That Brave Bird hurts. Earthworm's gonna come in. What is Earthworm gonna provide? Okay, we are... We can Spirit. Oh no, but if we're not, we kill! Oh no, the berry was counterproductive! Hold on, we're gonna pause right here. Oh, I spoiled it already. Damn it. I was about to say, if this isn't faster, this game is over, I think. But it is faster, and we gotta keep playing the game. I believe I heard after the game that Vikavolt was specifically prepped to outspeed a sped crept Corviknight, which, if that is true, is nasty work from Corzahh, and is really, really good stuff. So I don't know how true that is, but that is what I heard. That's what the rumor mill was spouting. Okay, stop with this critical hit boost stuff. It was really unique. The one game, Swords Dance is just better here. Neither work. Ooh. It's just better to run Swords Dance. If it's not 100% 50. That is unfortunate. That is actually quite unfortunate. But also, you should just go for the player of this turn. What does the critical hit boost do to you? I don't think it does anything for you. I think you still just have to swap it against Darkrai. So that is a bad play, actually. The Focus Energy is a bad play. It has no future. You need to be thinking, like, multiple turns ahead in this game. So it's just something, like, you constantly have to, like, you constantly have to be ahead of. You just have to always think about the fact that, like, even if you get this critical hit boost, it provides nothing because Darkrai is going to force you out. So, you know, getting a second chance at play rough, which, let's be real, the way that luck in this game works is if you clicked it the first turn, you would have just hit it and probably kill Howard. Maybe you don't kill Howard, he could be bulky beast, but still, I would like to just see player of the first turn. I think there's not a long-term future for the, holy, I'm on, took some damage. U-turn's gonna, oh, no, never do this. Everyone does this, it's stupid. Stop. I did this. This is how I lost Raikou playoffs, like 2 years ago. Stop clicking U-turns on Annihilates. That you did 7% and doubled the power of Rage Fist. It's not worth it. It is never worth it. He gets the bulk up off. Beardor was a funny name. Does that kill? No. Rage Fist probably does though. Yeah. Imagine that. It can be boosting Rage Fist. That's weird. That's a strange play. Fire Punch. Fire Punch is fine, I guess. Psyshock's gonna come out. Drain Punch? Nice. We should get a decent amount of health back. Annihilate's just such a monster, man. This guy's a fucking beast. Howard's gonna come in. I don't think... Oh, Howard does live. Rocky... Okay, he for sure... He doesn't die? Yeah, okay, but the Drain Punch is not... He's gonna get you, like, 4 health. There's no way you live the next move, right? Surely. I mean, you're +1. Okay. No, yeah. Okay. Rhyperior should come in. I think Rhyperior just cleans. Tear Psychic. How much does this do? Rock Polish. Okay. We're faster now. Terrible. Holy shit. This mod is just a beast. Earthquake, get rid of the disguise, do little numericals. Does this, what is this, Shadow Claw? See, look, this mod is so strong and so fast, its typing is just so ass. Yeah, honestly, the only play I didn't like was clicking the focus energy, but once again, I don't know if he needs, but, well, even if you, yeah, no, if player doesn't kill, you're not guaranteed the crit from focus energy either. So, I don't like the, I don't like the set, and I don't like the play there. Also, the Troppleberry prep ended up kind of whack, but I think it was more so made for Slitherwing, so that's fine. But from C2, you cannot be clicking U-turn on Annihilate. You just cannot let that guy get boosted. You have to find a way to do it. I would have liked to see a more utility set from Slitherwing with like Will-O-Wisp, stuff like that. This mod gets some insane moves. Also, this bulk up is kind of whack. Just go like Banded or Scarfed. I think that's going to be better most of the time. But that should be all. That is all the matches for this week. So at the final end of it, we can take a look at the standings and kind of start to talk about stuff. We got the standings over here. We got, dude, I'm never going to pronounce this guy's name right. Irdiasil, in the #1 seed. Nothing too much. He's just played well both of these weeks. Honestly, the three people that I've seen do the best are the top 3 seeds. Like, the 3 people that play that I felt like is good. I think these top 3 players, like, I would not mind seeing them in Entei, come next season. Forza's trailing behind. I like Forza. I think he's got some good stuff. He seems a little bit, it feels undercooked, a little raw this season. I feel like he's still getting back into the swing of things. And then our final undefeated team, Tito. We got 4 undefeated teams, and then we also have 5 fully defeated teams. Of these defeated teams, SpookyMars really has to turn it around like now, like pronto, if he wants to be in the playoff race. We also have Bye, honestly, dude, I'm just gonna say it. I said it before. You should make some changes. Your team is too weak to too many things. It's gonna be very, very tough to win these games. Bops feels so rough because Bops has had like both of those games in winning positions where, like, if he just makes a few correct plays, he's got it, and then he finds ways to toss them. So that's been really tough to watch. C2, I feel like is just making some consistent play mistakes as well that is holding him back. And if he can handle those, he can make the play race. Corzahh, honestly, I believe Corzah's had a really... this is going to be a little troll. Oh, this still works. I believe Corzah's had a hard schedule. Yeah, Corzah's had to play Tito and... who else did he play? Let me see over here. And Dobesito. So, Corzah's had a very, very tough schedule. So, overall, I think the Odin Tours, I think all these people have potential to make playoffs. With either some changes, placement, even SpookyMars. SpookyMars needs to learn the game, but get it under control, and he'll be able to do stuff. Kill leader is not, in my opinion, not that interesting going into it from now. I think, only 8 kills being the kill leader is kind of mid. Kill leader we'll talk about more later. We'll talk about more the impact these kill leaders have later into the season. But just keep in mind week 2, we see Excadrill is kind of is normal because the entire team is built around Excadrill winning the game. Blaziken 6-0 just happened, so it's number 2. Corzahh, actually, Inteleon has just been a consistently good Pokemon. Same with Annihilate. Overall prediction for the end of season MVP ladder, I think we will see. I think we'll see Excadrill on it, and I think we'll see Annihilate number 2. I think that's my prediction for the end of the season. So we will see. But as far as kind of early in playoff race, the only people that matter in the playoff race, in my opinion, are the people at the bottom. SpookyMars needs to turn it around. His differential is, he's been 6-0 both weeks. that just needs to turn around and needs to start winning some games. But he is a stall team, and stall teams tend to win games hard. So, you know, if he can turn around and win some games, it'll be very, very nice for him. But most of these people that are towards the bottom need to start, if they want to get to the top 8, they need to start turning it down now and making a good habit now. Once you're 0-3, it's really, really tough because you kind of have to just win out. I think 4-3 will kind of be what you need to get playoffs. And some people might not make... by playoffs, I mean top half playoffs. There's playoffs for both brackets, but like top half playoffs is important. But that's kind of all I can say for this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I recorded this on Sunday, but I'll probably be posting it on Monday after I do all the finishing touches, and that'll be all for tonight. Oh, also, if you guys want to learn more about the, if you think my analysis is good and want to learn more, make sure to check out my other videos. I talk about my prep, how I did it, what it's for, and then you get to see my decision making in game. I talk throughout the whole game. So, if you're interested in learning more about and like the way that I analyze things, check out the rest of my videos. But that is going to be all for tonight. I will see you guys probably pretty soon. Probably the next thing on the channel will be my week 3 game, and then we'll have another Raikou recap after that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and that'll be all for tonight. Peace out.